Please welcome the arrival of
Your Excellency,
Samdech
distinguished guests, please
Techo,
welcome the
Prime
arrival of
Minister.
Samdech Akep Mahasenapati Techo Hun Sen, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia.ខ្ញុំបាទញ៉ានសុខវិសាល
សូមលំអរកាយគោរពសម្ដេចអគ្គមហាសេនាបតីតេជោហ៊ុនសែននាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាជាទីគោរពដ៏ខ្ពង់ខ្ពស់បំផុត
We are highly honored to express our profound respect to Samdech Akep Mahasenapati Techo Hun Sen, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia.
សូមគោរពលោករាជារ៉ាន់ឌីស៊ីងប្រធានស្ដីទីអូឡ িম্পিক អាស៊ី
We would like to respect Mr. Raja Randa Singh, Acting President of the Olympic Council of Asia.
សូមគោរពសម្ដេចព្រះអង្គម្ចាស់ឯកឧត្តមលោកជំទាវលោកស្រីប្រតិភូក្រុមប្រឹក្សាកីឡាអូឡ িম্পিক អាស៊ីលើកទី 41 ភ្ញៀវកិត្តិយសជាតិនិងអន្តរជាតិជាទីគោរព
We would like to respect His Royal Highness, Excellency Lok Chum Teo, on the occasion of the 41st Olympic Council of Asia General Assembly, national and international guests. A very good morning.
យើងខ្ញុំសូមអនុញ្ញាតពីសម្ដេចតេជោនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីដោយសេចក្តីគោរពដ៏ខ្ពង់ខ្ពស់បំផុតនិងអង្គពិធីទាំងមូលចាប់ផ្ដើមកម្មវិធីមហាសន្និបាតដោយសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញក្រោកឈរឡើងគោរពទង់ជាតិនៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាគោរពវិញ្ញាណក្ខន្ធថ្នាក់ដឹកនាំចលនាអូឡ িম্পিক អាស៊ីដែលបានទទួលមរណភាព
For the commencement of today's program, we would like to invite Samdech, His Royal Highness, Excellency Lok Chum Teo, ladies and gentlemen, to rise for the national anthem of the Kingdom of Cambodia, and followed by a minute of silence to commemorate those who have passed away and made a lasting contribution to the Olympic movement. Please.
Thank
you, and please be seated.
Chia បន្តទៅនេះយើងខ្ញុំសូមអនុញ្ញាតគ្រប់អញ្ជើញលោករាជារ៉ាន់ឌីស៊ីងប្រធានស្ដីទីអូឡ িম্পিক អាស៊ីអញ្ជើញថ្លែងសន្ទរកថា
And next, I have the great honor to invite Mr. Raja Randa Singh, Acting President of the Olympic Council of Asia, to deliver his remark. Thank you.
Good morning, my dear colleagues. His Excellency, Mr. Hun Sen, the Prime Minister of Cambodia, Dr. Robert Mitchell, the Acting President of IROC, Your Highnesses, Excellencies, my dear friends from the Executive Board, colleagues from the NOCs and the organizing committees, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great pleasure to welcome you all to the beautiful city of Phnom Penh. And it is good to see all our stakeholders present here in such large numbers after 2 years of the COVID-19 pandemic. I would like to personally thank His Excellency the Prime Minister, Cambodia, and the Royal Government of Cambodia for their support and cooperation in hosting the historic event in Cambodia. His Excellency, Mr. Hun Sen, has been a great supporter of the Olympic movement in Cambodia, and under his leadership, Cambodia will be hosting the 2023 SEA Games and the Asian Para Games and the 5th Asian Youth Games in 2029. We just concluded the one-year countdown for the 19th Asian Games in Hangzhou, China, which will now be held from the 29th of September to the 8th of October 2023. After the postponement, so today at a time looking forward to the excitement and unity that the Asian Games creates around the continent and the world. The world has changed a lot since then, but the Olympic sports movement in Asia has emerged stronger and even more determined to put on a show that will always put the athletes first and create the best environment for them to produce their peak performances. I would like to thank and congratulate the Hangzhou Asian Games Organizing Committee and the Chinese Olympic Committee for their hard work, dedication, and determination over many years, and especially in the past 3 years, due to the effects and challenges of the pandemic. The one positive aspect of the postponement of the Games has been that it has built up more interest and awareness among the local community in Hangzhou City and around Zhejiang province, as the public have been welcomed into some of the venues to maximize the daily operations and management. I would also like to thank our National Olympic Committees for their patience, support, and solidarity in their planning and preparation. Next year, we will also be gathering in Thailand to celebrate the 6th Asian Indoor and Martial Art Games in Bangkok and Chonburi province. The preparation for the Games are in full swing, and we will be having a detailed presentation from the organizing committees during the course of the General Assembly. I am also pleased to welcome the organizing committee of Doha, Riyadh, and the Sheikh Fahad Hiroshima Asian Fund delegates to the General Assembly. I am also very pleased to report that the OCA is working in very close cooperation with the IOC, INOC, and other international sports organizations under the same vision and mission and a global sports strategy which creates more solidarity and unity amongst all the stakeholders. With this in view, the OCA Executive Board has nominated the following delegates to be part of the INOC Executive Council, who will hold their elections in Seoul 2 weeks from now. For the post of the Vice President of INOC from Asia, His Excellency Sheikh Johan Al Thani from Qatar, and for the Senior Vice President post of INOC, again His Excellency Sheikh Johan Al Thani from Qatar. The members for the committee will be me as one member from India, and Mr. Timur Kulebev, member Kazakhstan, Mr. Kunyang Patama, member from Thailand, Mrs. Michaela, member from Philippines, and Mrs. Li Lingui, member from China. The chair for the commissions is His Royal Highness Prince Faisal Al Hussein, chair of the Gender Equity Committee, and my colleague Mr. Timothy Falk, chairman of the Events Committee. We look forward to working very closely with INOC to ensure the welfare and interests of the NOCs as well as the athletes are protected. I would again like to thank His Excellency, the Honorable Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, and the Royal Cambodian Government for their support, and also the Cambodian Olympic Committee and Dr. Thong Kon for the excellent arrangements made for hosting the OCA family in Phnom Penh. I also like to thank my colleagues, Mr. Hussain Musallam, the Director General OCA, and all my colleagues in the OCA Secretariat in Kuwait for their unconditional support rendered to me and continue to serve the Asian Olympic movement with so much dedication and commitment. Thank you very much, Excellency.
Thank you very much, Mr. Raja Randa Singh. Your Excellency, Lok Chim Teo, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. And now we have the virtual speak from Mr. Thomas Bach, President of the International Olympic Committee. Please enjoy.
Dear Acting President of OCA, my dear friend Raja Randir Singh, dear IOC colleagues and friends, dear delegates, with the unprecedented Asian cycle of 3 consecutive editions of Olympic Games now behind us, the Olympic community in all of Asia can look back with great pride. Starting with the Olympic Winter Games Pyeongchang 2018, to the postponed Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, and the Olympic Winter Games Beijing 2022, you can truly say Asia has written sporting history. Asia has written Olympic history. And this is why, as you gather for your General Assembly, I would like to express my thanks and gratitude for your great contribution to the success of this remarkable Asian Olympic cycle. Each of these Olympic Games faced unprecedented challenges: political conflict and tensions, a global pandemic that is still ongoing as we speak. And yet, each in their own unique way, these 3 successive Olympic Games editions have shown the remarkable energy, the dynamism, the resilience, and can-do spirit for which we admire Asia so much. Your athletes have led the way in showcasing this spirit with their unforgettable Olympic performances. No matter what obstacles we might face, we can only go faster, aim higher, become stronger if we stand together in solidarity. In these difficult times, with divisions and wars on the rise, we need this unifying power of sport to promote our Olympic values of peace and solidarity more than ever. Building on these past successes, you have every opportunity at your General Assembly to set the course for the future of sport in Asia with great confidence. But let us not forget that this is happening at a time when all of us in the Olympic community must prepare for the post-pandemic future. Together with all of you, the IOC is ready to shape this new post-pandemic world with our shared Olympic values. This is why our Olympic Agenda 2020+5 is focused on strengthening the role of sport as an important enabler for the UN Sustainable Development Goals. With Olympism 365, we now have a framework in place to even strengthen partnerships with NOCs and social development institutions in areas such as education, gender equality, climate action, and many more. In this way, we are joining hands to strengthen the role of sport in society, allowing us to even better pursue our shared mission to put sport at the service of humankind. This is why I would like to thank all of you at OCA, under the great leadership of your acting president, Raja Randir Singh, for leading the way to promote sport in society throughout Asia. Our partnership is the perfect illustration of our new Olympic motto: faster, higher, stronger, together. For this reason, I'm extending the hand of the entire Olympic movement to all of you at OCA to work together for a better world through sport. In this great Olympic spirit of solidarity, peace, and optimism, I wish you fruitful discussions and a very successful General Assembly. All the best to all of you, and hope to see you soon again in person.
សូមអរគុណ នៅក្នុងឱកាសដ៏វិសេសវិសាលនេះ យើងខ្ញុំមានកិត្តិយសសូមអនុញ្ញាតដោយសេចក្តីគោរពដ៏ខ្ពង់ខ្ពស់បំផុតគោរពអញ្ជើញសម្ដេចអគ្គមហាសេនាបតីតេជោហ៊ុនសែននាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាអញ្ជើញថ្លែងសន្ទរកថាគន្លឹះសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញសម្ដេចតេជោ
And now we have the great honor to invite Samdech Akia Mahasenapati Techo Hun Sen, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, to address the opening remark. Please, Samdech.
Excellencies, today I am very happy to take part in the opening of the General Assembly of OCA. Welcome, Your Royal Highness, Excellencies, members of the OCA and members for the participation in this 41st General Assembly in the Kingdom of Cambodia. I would like to express my thanks to the Asian Olympic Council for the trust that has been given to Cambodia to host these General Assemblies, the 41st round in the Kingdom of Cambodia. The 41st General Assembly in Cambodia in 2022, it is a very appropriate time and very important for Cambodia in exchange of ideas and gain experience from each other as the good input that we will receive through the presentation of the expertise on the sport sectors and related sectors, because in the year 2023, Cambodia to be the chairman of the Zip Game and Para Game, and we will prepare the competition in the international standard in the Kingdom of Cambodia. This year, it is also the busy years and very important for the Kingdom of Cambodia as the rotated chair of ASEAN, which is highly committed on the principle of the peaceful coexistence cooperation with equalities that contribute to solving all the problems that could emerge in the region in order to guarantee peace, harmony, comprehensive partnership aimed at boosting the development with sustainability for the peace and development and common prosperity. Sport play an important role in diplomacy and international relations. The preparation and the participation and the competition reflect the friendship, the solidarity, the relation and close cooperation between the state and the people of the participant countries. Moreover, the sports segment is also opportunity to which a chain on the other sectors. Technical of preparation and the experience in a competition, which is a heritage, the custom, and the art of self-defense of each nation. The organization of the event related to the sport in the international that is to enlighten the spirit and encourage people to love the sport sectors, and it's also enhance the prestige of sport of the member country, as well as making the international market of the host countries. At the same time, sport also contribute in maintaining the good health and enhance the health of human resource, which is determinant factors in productivities and the national economy. The people with good health live with happiness. It's easy to get knowledge, new knowledge and technology, and are committed and with high hope in increasing the human resource through continuous study with the whole life, which contributes to updating the knowledge and technology, which contributes to the livelihood of the provision of labor force of high quality. In general, sports sectors play an important role in strengthening the health, physical, mental, and increase labor productivities, increase the wisdom and the qualities of life and happiness of the family, and strengthen the bond of friendship, solidarity, in which that contributes to the people harmonization between people and people, countries and country, safety and peace of society. Your Royal Highness, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Government of Cambodia has been successful with pride in fighting against COVID-19 pandemic, enable Cambodia to be recognized internationally as a country can manage and solve the problem of COVID-19 pandemic, and has been turned this crisis into the opportunity in promoting the economic and social reforms. The royal government has put the reform and other supporting measures in order to restore and promote national economy after COVID-19 through enhancing and promote the private sectors in the business, trading, investment, so that we can take new opportunity starting from the change of the world trend, especially the change and the diversified production and new advanced technology and digital technology in the country, region, and the world. Peace and security and this success created favorable conditions for Cambodia to prepare the international event, as well as the meeting the great family of the OCA of the 45 countries. In order to contribute to enhancing the sport sectors and prepare Cambodia to host the sport event, I would like to share the following recommendation. First, today there is the active participation from member countries that have many years experience in the sport sectors. So I would like to give encouragement, the good discussion and sharing of the innovation in this General Assembly in relation to the preparation of the big sport event, the management and technical development of the sport sectors so that we can further enhance the sport sectors in Asia. Second, the Asia Olympic Council increasing diversify the sport sectors so that we can have more discipline in the members country so as to enhance the sport sectors in Asia and increase the sport connectivities to the economic sectors, especially sport tourism, which considered to be the green tourism to strengthen friendship, solidarity, and contributing to building the region, peaceful region. Third, Your Royal Highness, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, during the meeting in which Excellency received the chairman of the council, I also mentioned on 2 points. One, in Asia should review itself that why sport in Asia is still weak. If we look at football, we can see that in our region, only China and India, we have almost close to 3 billion population, plus around 600 million and other countries, we have many population. But if we talk about football, even the semi-final, it's hard to reach that. And only a small number of countries that can reach this World Cup. This year, we are proud that our region has a World Cup in Qatar and hope that we will receive the fruit of the competition. But what we should study, we have to find out what is the reason that the most populous region, but our sport sectors is still weak compared to other regions, compared to Europe or Latin America. Asia is still weak. That's a point we should study. But I do not know the topic of this General Assembly mentioned about this or not. I used to talk with the sportsmen and women of Cambodia before they go competition. I talked to them that the most populated countries are not sure to have strong sport, and the less populous countries are not sure to have a weak sport. And this is the reality that happened in our region. For the second point I mentioned during the meeting is the measure to strengthen the discipline of the competition. But why in the competition we see some tragedies happen, especially recently in Indonesia, the violence and stampede that kill people. In a number of countries in Europe, they also have the problem like this, that, and in other regions they also have this region. So it is necessary that we have to strengthen the discipline, the moral of the competition. It's not just to win the competition, but they have to abuse the rule of playing by using violence. If in Asia is weak in the sports sectors, but make sure that Asia should not be weak in the moral, in the discipline. For the third point, the Cambodian National Olympic Committee, especially the committee prepare SEA Game and Para Game in the 2023, has to increase the cooperation, technical sharing experience with the Asian Olympic Council and the Olympic Committee of each country, the councils of the East Asia Game, ASEAN Para Game, and other international sport institution in the sport techniques to the athletic of Cambodia to the standard that they can compete broadly in the international sport competition in the future. I would like to appeal to the member country of the Asia Olympic Council to provide support on all forms that is possible so that the organization of SEA Game and Para Game the year 2023 in the Kingdom of Cambodia would be successful. Finally, I would like to express my best wishes to the OCA, the General Assembly, to be fruitful and success. My best wishes to Your Royal Highness, some Excellencies, Madam, ladies and gentlemen, and the great families of the Asian Olympic Council to have hospitality and happiness in the good stay in the Kingdom of Cambodia. Thank you for your kind attention.
Next, there is no more interpretation. Please keep the headset on your seat. Please keep the headset on your seat. សូមមេត្តាទុកកាសបកប្រែនៅកន្លែងអង្គុយរបស់អាដាមលោកជំទាវរៀងៗខ្លួនពីព្រោះចប់កម្មវិធីនេះពុំមានការបកប្រែបន្តទៀតទេក្រុមការងារនឹងដើរប្រមូលកាសយកមកវិញសូមអរគុណ
Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia.
Please keep the headsets on your seat. Thank you.
لا لا